of the things that sucks about cooking in my truck, I need to get a dehumidifier because every morning my window looks like every morning. Doesn't do that in the summer, but in the winter all the moisture condenses on the windshield every morning. If it gets cold enough, it'll condense and freeze, and then I'll be sitting here for an hour waiting for it to thaw. I was a little worried that I got up late, but it's not an appointment, it's a window. 8 to 3, so it's alright if I'm a little late getting there from 8 o'clock. I mean, I woke up on time. I just had breakfast this morning, and then I had a hard time finding the motivation to get out of bed and get dressed and get up here and go to work. It's been a rough couple of days. We had another death in the family yesterday. Just a weird week. My great aunt Helen died yesterday. Yeah. Which, I mean, that was not as tragic because she's like 80, but you know, it's still sad. It's been an exhausting week. I'll just say that. Between the craziness and the deaths in the families, and you know, just been a stressful few days. It's a little hard to find motivation in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the scenic route. It's gonna take about the same amount of time. Stay off the interstate today. Take 60 across. It's a little bit shorter. Goes through some of the hills and stuff. thinking when I backed into this dock and I'm sitting on snow. So let's see when I get enough air built up here. See if I can get up out of this dock hole. No problem. Low gear, let it creep. Come right out of there. Worry for nothing. Didn't even slip. It's a quick trip 2 miles away with a scale. So. I had to slide my tandems up for once.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
It's like
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
800 pounds over on the drive. Easy. It's not exactly what we want. Well, plans have changed. That left front left inner drive tire has like 16 pounds of air pressure in it, and I can't get it to take air. Their stupid air system here, it's like if it's under a certain pressure, won't give it air. And then my stupid air thing, I got to get it replaced. I figure out what's going on with it. For some reason, it wants you to screw it onto the valve stem instead of pushing it on. So I screwed it on there as tight as I could get it, and it's still not taking air. So I don't know if it's got a hole big enough that it's leaking it as fast as I put it in there. I don't know. I can't hear it leaking. It's got some air pressure. I don't know what's going on with it. He said he's going to send me the address to a tire place up here. Try to move the trailer over as far as I can get it. He wants me to drop it, which makes sense. When I was pulling in here, I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to pull it anywhere with my trailer attached. There's no way. There's no holes to back it into, so he's just set up here next to this dump truck. Try to scoot it over as much as I can. Caught it pretty early. It didn't destroy the tire. No. It's a bad bounce. I just got a call from Jason there. They got a load for me, so when I drop this bottom cars, I can either go pick this thing up today and find somewhere to park, or I can park off the brake, go over and get it. I'm leaning towards the second one because it's going to be almost 1,800 by the time I get down there. Technically, the shortest route by a few miles would be to go down through Kansas City and St. Louis to get to Olney, because Olney is in the southeast corner of Illinois. But the less problematic way is to go through Peoria down 74. Peoria and Champaign down to US 45, I think that is. I guess 57. I-57. Yeah. So it adds like 2 or 3 miles to the trip, so that's fine. It's not going to be a problem. Now, if it added like 50 miles, it slid to the left. I dropped the airbags. Don't think it did any damage. Doesn't matter how long you've been driving the truck, you can always make a mistake that could have been bad. It's a good thing I was paying a little bit of attention when I went to pull out of there, and it just about smashed into that. I mean, it touched it, that trailer next to it, but it didn't smash into it. It just kind of barely tapped it. Didn't leave a mark even, so thank God for small favors. And able to get it back under it, jack it back up. I guess I got in a hurry and I didn't let the landing gear down enough, so when I tried to get back under it, the landing gear was still touching the ground, and my airbags, even with my airbags all the way up, the trailer right here, I'm gonna grab that. Don't have a trailer here. Had an out of service tag on it, so I did a pre-trip to see why it was out of service. The marker lights on the back, on the top center marker lights aren't working. Guess I'll go to the yard, see if I can find a trailer there. Come on, buddy. We're burning moonlight. Diesel. Let's go, buddy. Load up. I'm likely just going to have enough time to go pick this thing up, fuel up my truck, come right back over here and park for the night. Like one little truck stop out on 20. TA, and then after that there's nothing really until you get to I-35. Is that all? No, can't remember what the name of that little town is, but there's a truck stop there, but it fills up really early. sure why those guys are just parked there. I'm thinking about it. I only got an hour left. I was trying to get the thing and get parts, and so I'd have a head start in the morning, but yeah, I don't understand. They got shag drivers sitting around half the time. They could have them wash the damn things, but you know, they get paid by the hour. We don't. You know. She got pissy with me and said just to wait, basically. It's our policy, so you gotta wait. That's what she said. I obviously can't record people at work, right? Like I can't go stick a camera in her face. But that woman's attitude. She immediately got hostile with me. Immediately. I can't tell you how difficult it is for me to not blow my damn top when that shit happens. I went in there, like, hey, we got 3 trucks in the wash bay, 3 trucks waiting, about to be 4 trucks waiting, and nobody's doing any washing. Okay. She said it like that. Okay. I was like, what do you mean, okay? Like, we're on a time limit. We don't get paid by the hour. We're out here wasting our time waiting on a wash bay that nobody's manned. There's nobody out there washing shit. I'll let them know. You'll let them know, okay? Well, it's our policy. You have to wait. I no longer have enough time to even go get fuel. I don't know who that Hirschbank guy gave a hand job to, because his ass went straight to the wash bay, was in there 30 seconds, and out of there. I've been sitting in this 15 minutes already. came in here with 2.5 hours. I've got 46 minutes left on my clock. I got 21 minutes. I'm gonna try to go get fuel. And then I'll off duty back over to the yard. Called the wife on the way over here. The reason I got so pissed off over there, like I can be pretty damn understanding, right? If I would have gotten some courtesy when I went in there, right? A simple, oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me, figure out what's going on. Called somebody, figured it out, let me know. No. I got basically go sit in your truck and shut up. Like, she didn't say it like that, but she said it. Right? Like, she didn't say those words, but that's what she said. At the end of that conversation, she stared at me and said, you go back to your truck and wait. I'm not a fucking toddler. You don't get to talk to me like that. Except she does, because she just gets away with it. Like, I didn't go in there irate. I didn't yell at her. I didn't cuss at her. She's gonna talk down to me like that. These shippers and receivers seem to not understand that we don't get paid by the hour. We're on a tight time crunch, right? Our clock ticks the whole time we're doing shit all day. I started my day at 6 o'clock this morning. 5:30 really. I should have just followed my gut and the way I always operate. But I tried to get ahead of myself today. I wanted to go down there, get my load, get parked so I'd be ahead of schedule, which I technically am, except for I'm 2 hours behind schedule now. Because if I'd have stopped when I got empty over there at Baumgart's, if I'd have came over here, found my trailer, went to bed, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I would have gotten in and out of there a hell of a lot faster. Instead, I jacked around there for almost 2 full hours. And I'm thinking about it over and over again in my head about how pissed off I got. And it comes down to the disrespectful behavior I got from the woman at the desk. It would have been as easy as her just being courteous and be like, oh man, I'm sorry that you're having to wait. Let me see what I can find out. But instead, she talked to me like a little kid and basically, screw you. Sit in your truck and wait. And then the guy comes out and, he apologized for the wait. He's like, oh, I had to go eat lunch. That's not okay. It's not okay to have 8 drivers sitting there wasting an hour of their day because you guys can't figure out how to do staggered lunches. You can't have one guy eating lunch while the other guy continues working. There was 2 or 3 guys on the wash bay. They all had to go eat lunch at the same time? Well, by the end of that, we had 9 guys waiting on a wash. I'm done being pissed off about it today. I'm going to go to bed. Find something else to be pissed off about tomorrow.